Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Q1 FY27 results conference call of Chandan Healthcare Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star and zero on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Parth from Kirin Advisors. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of Chandan Healthcare Limited. From the management team, we have Mr. Amar Singh, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Rajiv Nain, CFO and Company Secretary. With that, now hand over the call to Mr. Amar Singh. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Amar Singh. On behalf of Chandan Healthcare Limited, I welcome all of you to our Q1 FY27 earnings conference call. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Before I discuss the quarter, I would like to briefly introduce Chandan Healthcare. Established in 2003, we are one of India's leading diagnostic and healthcare service providers and a key entity of the Chandan Group. Over the years, we have built a growing diagnostic platform offering a comprehensive range of pathology as well as radiology services through our network of owned and franchise centers across multiple geographies all over India. And coming to our performance for the quarter, we delivered healthy growth across key financial and operating parameters. The quarter was characterized by continued expansion of our diagnostic network, healthy growth across our business verticals, and steady progress across our partnership-led initiatives. Our network expansion gained significant momentum during the quarter. We have already added 134 franchise centers during the quarter, taking our franchise network up to 264 centers. And in addition, we added one comprehensive diagnostic center, which is dealing with all type of diagnostic services under one roof. That includes pathology, radiology, and other services, and two diagnostic centers that deals with pathology, lab services, and radiology services, and three standalone laboratories doing only laboratory work, pathology work. With these additions, our overall network has already reached 327 centers, and that includes franchise centers also. Our franchise network continues to scale well, enabling us to expand our reach in capital efficient manner. We are working towards building a network of 1,000 franchise centers in this financial year. As we progressively deepen our presence across existing and new markets, we are exploring new markets also. And from a business mix perspective, we witnessed healthy growth across all major verticals during the quarter. Our B2B business has grown by 94% year on year. Government, that is B2G business, that has grown by 22%, and B2C, it is comprising of referrals from the doctors and online business, and it has grown by 20%. Patient volumes also continued to expand. General referral and online patient volumes grew by 29% year on year. Corporate volumes increased by 24%, while government patient volumes grew by 14%. The broad-based nature of this group reflects the increasing scale and reach of our network across customer segments. Preventive health checkup has also grown by 29% this year. And preventive health checkup program is focused in Tier 2 and Tier 3 markets. We are focusing more in Tier 2 and Tier 3 markets in this year. In Q2, the coming quarter, we further expanded our geographical presence. We commenced our first diagnostic operation in Gujarat also through our Vadodara center, and it is offering pathology and multiple diagnostic services. We have already built a network of 375 franchisees till date. We also strengthened our presence in New Delhi through our acquisition of Nishkam Imaging Center in Yamuna, Bihar. This center we have acquired in the month of April. Further enhancing our radiology and pathology capabilities in the region. Now we have two centers in Delhi. Our partnership-led expansion also continues to progress well. The rollout of diagnostic services across Venus Eco hospitals and clinics it is advancing, and we intend to progressively expand our presence across additional partners' facilities. We are exploring more and more partners in future also, and few partners we have already added in this quarter also. More recently, in August, we announced the divestment of our entire 53.56% shareholding in Chandan Pharmacy Limited for a consideration of approximately 16.77 crore rupees. And this transaction is aligned with our strategy of sharpening our focus on the higher margin diagnostic. It will simplify our business structure and allow greater management attention and capital to be directed towards expanding our diagnostic network, which has more bigger margins, adding capacity and improving utilization across our existing infrastructure. The proceeds are proposed to be redeployed towards higher return diagnostic assets and network expansion all over India, further strengthening the growth profile of our core diagnostic operations. This is our primary aim for divestment of entire stake of pharmacy business. And because it is a trading business and it has no future because it has a very low margin. That's why we have divested all the shares, and now we will utilize this money for future expansions. Looking ahead, our priorities remain very clear. We will continue accelerating the franchise rollout towards our 1,000 center ambition in this year. Although in previous meetings I have told 1,000 franchisee in 3 years, but now we will have 1,000 franchisee in this year itself. And it is expanding our own diagnostic network in attractive markets, new markets, scaling partnership-led opportunities, and strengthening our B2G business also. We are already working on 8 comprehensive diagnostic centers in this year, which will start in next 3 to 4 months. They are nearly complete, and one by one we will start, and in next 3 to 4 months, all the 8 comprehensive diagnostic centers will be operational. Together with comprehensive diagnostic centers, we are in process to open more than 6 diagnostic centers. These centers will have lab and radiology work. And our very special genome lab is slated to open in next 6 months at Lucknow, Jankipuram area. And we are also going to start 2 PET scan machines at Kanpur and Gorakhpur. And these machines will start in next 2 to 3 months. At the same time, we will remain disciplined in capital allocation with an increasing focus on deploying resources towards higher return diagnostic assets and driving better utilization across our network. Our objective is to build a wider, more accessible and integrated diagnostic platform through a balanced mix of owned centers. These are company-owned centers, franchise centers, and institutional partnerships. We believe the combination of network expansion, improving business mix, and a sharper strategic focus on diagnostics provides us with a strong foundation for sustainable growth over the coming years. We currently operate in 15 states. We have already covered 15 states and planning to cover 3 more states. And we are working with 2 central referral labs, one at Lucknow in UP and another is Haldwani at Uttarakhand. 23 comprehensive diagnostic centers giving all type of services under one roof, and 18 diagnostic centers covering pathology and radiology service. 24 standalone labs having pathology services only. We are working with 24 standalone labs also, and we are having 15 radiology centers, and at the moment 325 plus franchisee have already been added in last 4 months. We have started massive geographical and partnership-led expansion. We have successfully penetrated high-growth metro and regional markets. As we step forward, our strategy is very clear and it is aggressive yet deeply disciplined. Moving into the next quarter, our growth will be based on 3 core pillars. We are concentrating on these 3 things. The one is one district, one lab. We are executing a focused blueprint to establish one district, one lab across the entire Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand fast within the next 2 years, and thereafter we will cover other states also. And the second thing is exponential franchise scaling. We have set a very clear target to scale up to 1,000 franchisee in this financial year and 3,000 franchisee in next 2 years. And digital and preventive healthcare transformation, because we have started from this year, we have started online homes collection business and online business also, and it is taking off very good. And with that, I would like to conclude my opening remarks. I would like to thank our employees, our doctors, our technicians, our partners, and the entire Chandan Healthcare team for their continued commitment and contribution. I would also like to thank our shareholders and all participants on this call for their continued trust and support. And now I will hand over the proceedings to our CFO. He will give you the detailed financial results for quarter 1, 26-27. And thank you all again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, good afternoon, everyone. Now, before moving to Q&A, I will quickly go through the financials for this quarter. As explained by sir, we have done a great expansion of late. So, as a result of that, we have registered a very good growth in terms of sales and margins also in this quarter. And we have started financial year 26-27 with a great momentum. So, this quarter we have registered a sales of 82.26 crores, consolidated sales of 82.26 crores with a growth of 19.62% year on year. EBITDA stood at 20.98 crores this quarter with a growth of 42.27%. And this EBITDA has registered upside of 4.6 basis points with a margin of 25.51%. PAT remained at 7.5 crores this quarter with an increase of 29% as compared to last year. PAT margin stood at 9.11% with an increase of 17 basis points as compared to last year. I will quickly share the standalone results also, financials also. In the standalone diagnostics, we have done top line revenue of 49.75 crore, and this is a 35.85% growth as compared to last year. EBITDA of standalone diagnostics stood at 18.19 crore with a growth of 47.36% as compared to last year. EBITDA margin was 36.57% with a growth of 285 basis points. PAT margin stood at 6.7 crore with a margin of 13.48%. In standalone, the contribution of segment was B2C was 38% out of total sales, B2B was 32%, and B2G was 30%. If I talk about vertical wise, pathology did 74% out of total sales, and the rest 25.86 was done by radiology. So now I hand over to Parth for the Q&A.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question will press star and 1 on the touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Priyanshu Jain from GrowthX Infinity. Please go ahead.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
Hi, sir. Hi, Amar sir. Hi, Rajiv ji. Congratulations on good set of results, especially on the diagnostic side. And really appreciate the move जो आपने लिया अभी for the divestment from the trading business. I think वो मैं just about to call it in this call or through Rajiv ji only, but उसके बाद ही just वो decision आ गया था. Really appreciate that.
Right.
And I have few questions. So first will be on the radiology and the pathology side business. So like जैसे in this quarter we have done somewhere 75% and 25%. Going forward,
exactly.
Are you planning to maintain the revenue mix, or it will be 50-50, or like again on the pathology will be a much higher in terms of revenue mix?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, as far as margins are concerned, more or less both the division have equal margins. So, but still, because B2C market is basically radiology part is more, and B2B market pathology part is more. And when we get any government contract for radiology part, then radiology part will increase. So it will not make much difference Whether our pathology will remain 75 and radiology 25%, it will hardly make a big difference. But still, we are concentrating more on B2C segment so that the cash business should raise. That is our main aim. Whether it is radiology or pathology, but the mix may be 75-25 and it may be different from here on. But we will concentrate more on B2C market and B2B market rather than B2G. And that is our primary aim.
Great. So on the balance sheet side, so like, what is the total cash as of today? Like, if you can tell, and what is the capex for this entire year, जो हम अपनी comprehensive diagnostic centers and other business verticals में which we are doing?
Sir, regarding the capex side, we have already acquired one center in the month of April, and most of the centers which are under construction at the moment, we have already invested most of the money till date. And in next 4 to 5 months, we will open all the comprehensive centers and our labs. So major part of the investment we have already done, but still there is a space for nearly 10 crore plus. We will invest in this financially more. And that will be from our internal accrual. And if we require anything, we can go for that also. We don't have any reservation and we can go for that also if we need. But we will complete all the expansion plan for this year, and which has 8 comprehensive centers and more than 5-6 labs. And we are going to have 2 PET scans and 1 genome lab. That is all. We will complete all the expansion plan before December this year.
Great, sir. So on the government side business, because which we got from Assam, Punjab, how we are getting the traction over there as of today? अगर आप उस पे थोड़ा सा.
हाँ, ये हमारे 12 हमारे रेडियोलॉजी सेंटर्स पंजाब में हैं और 1 हरियाणा में है. हरियाणा का अभी उन्होंने हमें स्पेस प्रोवाइड नहीं किया है, तो उस पर अभी कोई काम नहीं हुआ है. मगर 12 जो पंजाब के हैं उनमें से हमें 8 स्पेस मिल चुके हैं. तो इन 8 स्पेस जो प्लेसेस मिले हमें, इस पर हम अगले 2 से 3 महीने में हमारे सारे सेंटर्स ऑन हो जाएंगे. और जो गुवाहाटी का सेंटर है, दैट विल आल्सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट फ्यू रेडियोलॉजिकल सर्विसेज इन दिस मंथ एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द सर्विसेज वी विल स्टार्ट इन नेक्स्ट 3 months. So Guwahati project will be completed in next 3 months, and 8 radiology centers in Punjab will be started in next 3 months, and few centers will take some time because government has not provided us a space for that, and they are trying to give us a space, and probably before December we will get all the spaces, and then we can start these 4 or 5 places also. So everything is online, and all the centers will be operational in this financial year. Even all the government projects also will start in this financial year. And what we are doing, 8 comprehensive centers, these are company-owned centers. All these 8 centers will be started in next 3 months. This will definitely give us a big boost, because these comprehensive centers immediately starts giving results.
Right, sir. Great, sir. So lastly, on the franchisee business, like, as we are very bullish on this business for this year, because you have set a target थोड़ा सा आगे का, बट हमने इसी ईयर में प्लान करा है फॉर द फ्रेंचाइजी बिजनेस. एक बार आप थोड़ा सा इस पे 1000 फ्रेंचाइजीज व्हिच वी आर having the partnerships and all, so आप अगर एक बार इस पे throw some light on it.
Actually, if you were present in our last few meetings, we decided to have 1,000 franchisee in 3 years. But we are getting very good response from the public, and even in last month we have crossed 102 franchisee in a month, and this month also we will cross more than 100. So this year we will definitely cross 1,000. Then we have reduced our duration of our target. So this year we will have more than 1,000. Still we have taken a target of 3,000 in 3 years, but I am very hopeful to complete this target within 2 years. We are very bullish in franchise. Very bullish, because now people are accepting us, and more people are coming and taking franchising, and it is very encouraging. And in 4 or 5 states we have already entered, and in next 2-3 years we will have franchisee all over India, and we are very bullish. And whatever target we will set, definitely we will complete before time.
ग्रेट सर. सर आप इस पे थोड़ा और लाइट डालेंगे कि दैट जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल फ्रेंचाइजी बिजनेस, तो हमारा उसमें कोई केपेक्स नहीं है, तो लाइक इफ समबडी वांट्स टू टेक योर फ्रेंचाइजी और समथिंग लाइक दैट, तो उसका रेवेन्यू मिक्स कैसा रहेगा? डू वी हैव टू पे एनी काइंड ऑफ fee? Because I think last call में I was there and I just अगर एक बार I just found certain things, so एक बार आप clear उस पे.
Yes. Most of the time, I tell you, these are the phlebotomists. They are working in some other labs, and they want to start their own business because they have some connections in the locality, and they have some family relationships. What is happening? They take the franchisee, and they pay us some advance, which is 25,000 plus, so that because it is a whatever samples they will provide us, basically we always take money first, and then it is reduced from the advance money. So our capex is zero. Rather, we get some money before the start of any franchisee. The success part of this is we are contacting the phlebotomists. They are working in other labs, and they want to start their own business. And I have in last 4 months, we are having few franchisees which are having a business of 4 lakhs plus. That simply means these phlebotomists are earning more than 1 lakh a month. And we are very hopeful, and we will definitely go this franchisee business all over India, and we are getting very good result also. Because the only reason is we are putting one lab, one district. That simply means our samples will come to our main lab, and we can report in a very timely manner. And that is the plus point. People are contacting us and taking franchisee.
So, sir,
But our capex is zero in this case. We don't have to invest anything. These franchisee holders are investing everything, and rather they pay us some advance money so that they can start giving samples.
And
Margin we share is maximum 50%.
Yeah. Sorry?
Margin, as you asked about the margin, we share maximum 50% to them.
Okay.
It varies from 30. It varies from 30 to 50% in the hands of franchisee owner, and we get 50 to 80%. Most of the time, it is 50% plus. And our basically consumable part in this is 15%. So if we get 50%, 35% of the MRP, we get the margins. Just because we are getting 50%, that simply means we are having more than 60% margins in franchisee business.
Okay. And so, like after paying you 25,000, what is the capex? Otherwise, they have to do anything apart from this, or like that 25,000 is there, and then you have to like make sure that you provide certain things to those owners.
We don't provide. We just give some branding materials, and we just support them for marketing. Our marketing team support, but most of the time they are working their own, because they are working in their vicinity and collecting the samples from their own previous relationship, because they are working in the area where they are already working. So getting a sample of 1 lakh to 2 lakhs in a month is a very easy job. And moreover, our marketing team supports them to get the health checkups, and suppose that if we are having online or through our telecaller any business in the vicinity of franchisee owner, we transfer the registration to franchisee owner, so that they are also benefited through our online business and telecalling business, as well as our marketing team also supports them, and they provide some material also, so that they can go and meet the doctors and get the samples from them.
Great, sir. Great, sir. I have a few more questions, but I will join back with you. Thank you. Thank you. All the best.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Tahir Hyderabadwala from Grobis Fund. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Sir, I have just
Welcome, sir.
set of questions. First, on the guidance side, we have earlier guided around 30-35% kind of growth on consolidated level, including both diagnostic and pharmacy business. But we see that we have already discontinued demerged that pharmacy segment. So what kind of growth will you be targeting for next 2 to 3 years? Would 350 crores of revenue by horizon would still be achievable, or anything on that front?
The way we are expanding our business, I'm expecting more than 50% year-to-year growth for next 3 years at the moment. Whatever plans we are having, and the way we are expanding whole of the India, 50% will be a very achievable figure for next 3 years, top line. As far as profitability is concerned, you will get quarter-to-quarter growth, but it is difficult to explain at the moment how much EBITDA will be there. But on quarter-to-quarter basis, you can see there will be a growth in EBITDA also. But top line growth will definitely be more than 50% for next 3 years. It is a definite, because we have already expanded in this manner.
And this will be on the standalone basis, like only the diagnostic segment will grow around 50% plus for the next 3
Yes.
to 4 years.
Yes. That is the reason we have divested this pharmacy business, because we want to focus on diagnostic business, and that is running very well. And we have already, you are seeing in the last 6 months or so, we have expanded from 3 states to 15 states. And all these expansions will give us result for next 3 years, not less than 50% on top line. That is a definite case.
Okay, sir. And second, sir, I wanted to just get an modeling inputs for the unit economics levels for per lab revenue, per radiology center revenue, per comprehensive center revenue, and per pathology center revenue, which we are generating currently.
Although it varies from different to different centers and different to different places and age of the center. But whenever I will tell you 3 types of centers, we are working for 3 type of centers. One is comprehensive centers. Normally, what we are seeing, basically within 6 months or so, during the last 3-4 centers, what we have seen, within 6 months to 1 year, we cross the break-even. And the mature center usually crosses 10 crores a year. This is the story of last 1 year. And in case of lab...
Sorry. Continue.
In case of lab, basically lab business will grow with the franchise business, because footfall in case of standalone lab is not much. But of course, we are getting government businesses, corporate businesses, that definitely, and Jinachiko also at some places. But lab business grows with the number of franchisees. And comprehensive diagnostic center grows with the referral business as well as franchisee also. So when we go for lab, it varies from 1 crore to 3 crore in a year, because it is not a constant for every lab. It all depends how many franchisees are available in that vicinity, and that is increasing every day. So it will be very clear in future how much a lab can cater. But the capacity of a lab is more than 10 crore a year, as far as capacity is concerned. But it all depends how many franchisees are in that vicinity.
Sure. Okay, sir. Thank you. I'll get back into queue if I have anything. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Vivek Gupta from Advert Consulting. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This is taking forward the previous question. You mentioned that a lab has a capacity of 10 crores.
Yes. Lab has unlimited capacity, because whenever we want, we can increase the number of machines, and it has no limit actually. But it all depends. You can collect the samples in a vicinity only, otherwise your reports will be delayed. And in the vicinity, how many franchisee we are having, that will give the result how much business we can do. But the capacities are limited, definitely, because we can increase the number of machines and we can do any number of tests. But the only question is, in that vicinity, how much samples we are getting.
Right. So currently, what is the average revenue per lab?
Because previously we were having only comprehensive diagnostic centers. In the last 1 year, we have started installing our lab business, just because initially for Jinachiko purpose and now for franchisee purpose. So many labs are doing 6 to 7 lakhs in a month. Many labs are doing 20 lakhs in a month. So the age is not much because we have started installing labs in last 1 year. And every month we are putting more than 1 or 2 labs. And in the future, it will be very clear how much samples a lab can cater in a month or in a year.
And what is the break-even level of sales at that level for the lab?
Usually, in case of lab, we get the break-even within 3 to 4 months because of the moment we put the lab, we start giving the franchisee, and most of the places we are having Gina Seco work also, and that work basically making us EBITDA positive from the very first 1 or 2 months. Basically, it is a strategic expansion because we are having a confirmed work from the Genesico, and then we go for enable certifications and start getting corporate work, and then we go for franchisee allotments, then we start getting work from franchisee. So as far as basically EBITDA positive is concerned, it is a matter of 3 to 4 months in case of labs at the moment.
But my question was on the PAT level, sir. On the PAT level, how much time it takes to break even, become PAT positive?
Basically, you cannot take the PAT level in case of individual units. You can think about the EBITDA positivity in case of individual units because we are having more than 260 units. So we are not maintaining each and every unit for net profit level, because that we take consolidation in a consolidation manner.
Right.
And as far as
we be having a unit level operating thing, it's not the data. I'm saying how much revenue should be there to break even at the PAT level for one center.
Okay,
I'm not asking how much, what they're performing.
Okay. In case of comprehensive center, it is 30 lakhs a month.
Okay.
And in case of individual labs, it is 3 lakhs a month.
Okay. So then it is breaking even at the PAT level also within 3-4 months, that means.
Yes. And it is all because of Genesico and our franchisee business.
Okay. Are there any centers which are not performing, and how do you remove these centers, or what is the process?
We have never closed even a single center since last 25 years. Never. Because that situation never comes.
Okay, that's very good, sir. And do you give any guidance?
Usually we go for lease for 20 years. Whenever we go anywhere, we go for 20 years lease because we know we will never close the centers.
Okay, so that's very good. But any guidance you'll give on the company-wise level of sales, like you mentioned, 50% growth every year for the next 3 years.
Yes, so that is the definite case because. Sorry, sir.
Yeah, sorry, sir. No, carry on.
Basically, the expansion which we have done and we are planning to do in next 2 years, that will give us more than 50% top line growth for next 3 years. And as far as PAT is concerned, you will see quarter-to-quarter growth.
Okay. So, and by when do you expect to reach about 40% EBITDA at company level?
40% EBITDA very soon. Because, Rajiv, at the moment, how much diagnostic EBITDA at the moment?
It is more than 36%.
It is already 36. We will reach 40% very soon. Maybe in few months.
In a few months. Okay, sir. That was about it. For remaining questions, I'll come in to you again.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Manish Kena from Swastik Investments. Please go ahead. Mr. Manish, your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead with the question.
Yeah. Hi. Thanks for taking up my question. So, sir, what would be our receivable days in the B2B and B2G segment?
In case of B2G, few contracts have only 1 to 2 months, and most of the time it is 4 months on an average, B2G. And B2B is 1 to 2 months, and B2G normally, if you see the average, sometimes we get all the payment and 2 months receivable remains, and sometimes we get the payment after 6 months. On an average, you can presume it is 4 months in case of B2G. And in case of B2B, it is 1 to 2 months. We get it very soon because most of the B2B is insurance companies and other corporates.
Have we seen any concerns with respect to monies getting stuck in the case of B2B business? Has it converted into a bad debt or something like that?
No. Nothing.
No.
There may be some disallowed sector, but that is a very small. That is very small amount. But there is no bad debt in general. Not even in B2G. In case of
B2G, I'm
actually,
assuming that because it is government, right? So yeah, there'll be delays, but
yes, delay is there, but usually they clear all the tests within a month. The moment our monthly bills are presented, they clear all the bills, but the payment we get on an average in 4 months. But there is no loss of any money in case of B2G or B2B.
Got it. And sir, my other question is on the franchisee business. I think congratulations for scaling up this business so quickly. So the franchises that we give out is what, towards pharmacy or diagnostics or both?
No. In case of the pharmacy, we are not giving any franchisee.
Okay, it's only for the diagnostics business.
It is for the diagnostic purpose only. And now we have divested the pharmacy business to our group company, Chandan Hospital, because it is synergies. This pharmacy business has some synergy with the hospital, but it has no synergy with the diagnostic business. And we just want to concentrate more on diagnostic business, and we want to put all the money, all the capitals in diagnostic business, just because we have a EBITDA of 36 plus. That is the reason we are concentrating more in diagnostic and expanding in. We have already expanded in 15 states, and in next year we will cover 3 more states, and that in that case we will cover nearly all the states where we want to go.
Got it. And so, what would be the franchisee fees that we generate per franchisee?
For franchisee, actually, we just take one initial money of 25,000 to 1 lakh. It depends person to person and place to place. And number 2, we don't have to invest anything on these franchisee, and they have to invest on these franchisee. They have to purchase the computer and few equipments, and their investment is nearly 1 lakh. And out of that 1 lakh, they give 25,000 to our company, and we just provide them some branding material, some pamphlets and marketing material, and whatever we get business in their vicinity from online business, we transfer the business to them honestly, and so that they will survive and they will get the good profit also. And in this way, we are giving the franchisee. Our investment is not there anything.
Yeah, I understood, and I think you highlighted that point earlier as well. So, if I'm a franchisee owner, are you saying that my maximum cost of setting up a franchisee would be, say, somewhere around 1 lakh? Okay, it won't be more than that, is it?
Nearly 1 lakh is good enough to start any franchisee. And moreover, we prefer these franchises should be taken by the phlebotomist so that we don't have to train them much. Otherwise, we train them for sample collection and everything. But we try to get to give the franchisee to phlebotomist so that our job will be reduced, and we just give the promotional material and marketing help.
Yeah, got it. And your share, you said, say, is 25,000, right?
No. Our share is whatever test they transfer to our lab on MRP. We take 50% at least. It depends place to place, but minimum is 50% we get of MRP.
Got it. And are there any other charges which, say, we would charge them on a yearly basis? So what would it be what would it look like from the second year onwards?
No, we don't. Even these 25,000 is the advance money for doing the test. It's not any security. We don't take any security. We just take advance money so that their payment should not be disturbed. The only thing is they will have to pay money in advance for doing the test. Otherwise, we don't take any money from the franchisee. Nothing. We don't take anything.
Got it. And would these franchisee-owned diagnostic centers cover all the tests which come under pathology? Radiology, I understand, would not be possible.
That is also possible. If they refer the radiology cases to our centers, they get the 50% or so. In case of radiology, definitely they are getting less than 50%. They are getting only around 25% or so. But we have allowed them to send the radiology patients also. That is also there.
My question was slightly different, sir.
Okay.
So my question was these franchises that you give out, right? Because of the investment that you mentioned, I guess it is only pathology and not radiology. So please correct my understanding, because radiology would involve significant investment.
No, they are not investing in radiology. They just send the patient to our radiology centers.
Okay.
They don't have to invest in pathology as well as radiology. They just have to collect the sample and transfer the sample to our lab. And in case of radiology, they just refer the patient to our lab, our radiology centers.
Got it. Now it makes sense. So they don't open diagnostic center. It's more of a collection center.
Yes. It is a collection center. But all the investment belongs to franchisee owner. We don't invest anything on franchisee. We just take money in advance for doing the test.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And then that money is finished, we again take the money.
Sure.
Because whatever test they are sending to us, the money reduces from their advance money, and when the money is finished, they will have to pay more in advance, and then it continues. So neither we are putting any capital on franchisee, nor we are taking any money from franchisee, nor they have to invest in their lab or radiology part. They just collect the sample and send the samples to our lab, and they can refer the patient who are having radiology test also. They can refer the patient to our radiology centers. So we are doing, mainly we are doing pathology work, but sometimes they are sending radiology work also.
Understood. With all the explanation that you give now. Thank you so much, sir. Again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Deepak Poddar from Sapphire Capital. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yep. Thank you very much, sir, for this opportunity. So just first up, wanted to understand, we have divested the pharmacy business. So when will its revenue stop accruing to this company?
From 1st September.
From 1st September?
Yes.
Okay. So now when we say 50% growth, right, CAGR, so we are talking only about the diagnostic business, right?
Yes.
So which was around, let's say 156 crores last year. So that we expect to grow by about 50% growth.
Definitely.
Okay. And this quarter, your pharmacy revenue was close to around 32 crores, right?
Right, sir. Yes.
Okay, understood. And regarding franchisee, have we worked out any kind of calculation that what is the ROC that the franchisee are able to generate by this model of collection center, right? I mean, they are just collecting and giving it to you so that your volume increases, right? So you have presence all over the India. So that might be your thought process, correct?
Yes.
So what would be the return that these guys are able to generate?
Yes. We tried, they should get at least between 1 lakh to 2 lakhs every month, so that they should earn more than 50,000, because they are mostly phlebotomists and getting a salary between 15 to 20,000 a month. So we cooperate them to earn at least 50,000 a month, so that they should continue and survive and get the advantage of doing business on their own. That is our aim. And we provide them promotional materials and marketing support, and sometimes whatever we get through our online registrations, we transfer them so that they should also earn at least 50,000 a month. That is our primary aim.
Okay.
But sometimes they earn much more than. Sorry.
On a 1 lakh investment, they are able to earn 50,000 per month.
Yes. And that is a one-time investment only. And that investment belongs to their only for computer and printers, and that's all. And some shop renovation. They don't have to invest much.
Correct. And all those client data that we get, so you then the reports you mail it to them. How does the report gets back to the customer?
Online.
And you have all the database.
The moment report is done at our lab, immediately patient gets the message and patient can see the report.
Okay. And so all the patient's data is in your database? I mean, whatever patient comes through this franchisee units?
Yes, they are registering the patient on their computer, but it is in our database. It is directly connected with us. The moment they collect the sample, immediately we get the details.
Okay. And we are sharing 50% of revenue with the franchisees. Right?
Sometimes 50%, sometimes less than 50%, but our aim is to get at least 50% from MRP. That is our aim. Sometimes we get more than that. It all depends. Suppose that we are getting more than 5 lakhs business from any franchisee, then we take 50%. If we are getting less work, then we can take 55-60%. It depends on the work volume. But our aim is any franchisee should get at least 50,000 rupees a month very soon, so that these franchisees should continue and they will continue to give the samples to our lab. That is our primary aim, and that our marketing team supports them by giving promotional material and marketing and online registrations. All these through all these parameters, we try to benefit them so that they can earn more than 50,000. That is our primary aim.
Correct. And on the margins, now you said 40% will reach in few months, right? Because now with pharmacy business going away, so your headline reported margin should be close to 40%, right? I mean,
yes. It is already 36% in last quarter, and it will definitely increase.
Okay. And then plus because your franchisee revenue will have 60% margins, right?
Yes. More than 60%.
So how will
and moreover, we are not putting any capital in fact. We are just giving some promotional material and marketing.
There's no capital involved, and just your the consumables for testing might be that you mentioned is close to 15%, right?
Yes, exactly.
So how would your revenue mix look like? I mean, which is this quarter corporate was around 24-25%, general was around 38%, government 30%, franchisee was 8%, right? So how should this mix look like over next maybe 1-2 years?
We are trying for more B2C business. This franchisee business is rather you can say it is a B2B business. We are trying to increase this business so that our margins should increase, and number two, our capital will be saved. But besides this, we have to increase our comprehensive diagnostic centers also, because it is a revenue generating centers, and these are, I tell you, there are centers working for last 25 years and is still giving us more than 10% yearly growth. That simply means their growth is unending. And when we have our labs and comprehensive centers, because of these centers, we can have more and more franchising. So there is, if you talk about the revenue mix, merely it depends how much government projects we are doing and how many franchisee we are having. More or less, we try to maintain one third. That is our aim. So that there should be
franchisee also. 1/3 for franchisee.
1/3 for B2C. At the moment, our B2C business is more than 40%, but we are comfortable if we are having 33%. B2C, B2B, and B2G business, 33 will be okay for us. Because we don't want to increase our B2G business more than 40% in any case. Otherwise, the receivable part will affect us.
Correct. And just one last thing. We are planning to open 1,000 franchisee, right? Which is a big number. So ideally,
already 375 we have done in last 4 months.
So this 50%, isn't it a conservative number? Because currently the scale that we are, I mean, in terms of our comprehensive units and all, so which is much smaller as compared to the number of franchisees we are looking to open, right?
Yes, I try to give conservative figure always.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would be it from my side. Yeah. And just one more thing. I mean, so you said you already have 375 franchisee, but this quarter our revenue growth was only 19-20%, right? So has the franchisee not started giving you contribution?
Yes, I just, in fact, in the first quarter we had nearly 175, and in the month of July we have crossed 102. This month we will cross 100. It is increasing day by day because it is a new business for us for the last 4 months. And moreover, we are also in talk with our UP government, and UP government has taken us for their skill development program. And very soon you will find UP government will promote us for franchisee also. And things are getting prepared, and it will be released in a month or two, and that will create something enormous figure. But I cannot quote at the moment, but we are working on it.
Okay. That would be from my side. Yeah, wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Achut from Rockstar Equity Research. Please go ahead.
So, sir, I just want to understand, is there any seasonality in your business? Generally, in pharma and health, we will go every quarter, right? But when you see your results, I am able to see there are some ups and downs quarter on quarter. So I just wanted to understand, is there any seasonality in this business?
Sir, actually, I am not getting your voice clearly. Can you repeat the question, sir?
I am asking if there is any seasonality in your business, like I am able to see few quarters, revenue is increasing and few quarters it is decreasing, right, quarter on quarter. So, is this something like you should consider year on year, or I just wanted to know if there is any seasonality.
Normally, it is a seasonal business, and few months give better results and few months give lesser results. But because we are expanding in a huge manner, that is the reason we will not be affected by the seasonal change of business.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Akshay, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Hi. First of all, congratulations on a great set of results.
Thank you,
most of my questions have been answered. Just few follow-up questions. So just again on the franchisee business, do you have any thought in mind, or do you follow any kind of policy or something where how far this our franchisee we can give from our diagnostic centers, from our labs, just not to have overlap of customers? Is there anything we follow?
Sir, we are expanding in whole India, and I believe we can have lakhs of franchisee in next 10 years. There is unlimited unorganized work that is there in whole of the country. And at the moment, nearly 50% business belongs to organized pathology lab, and rest of the 50% is unorganized business. And that we have to tap through our franchise business. I think you were asking about this or something else?
No, my question is more towards, I'm just trying to understand. So with this franchisee, are we getting, so let's say whatever new customers we are getting, or whatever customers, like let's say they are doing 1 lakh of sale, 1 lakh of collection. Now, I want to understand whether is this the entire new 1 lakh, or this is something where it's more near to the customer in city, otherwise they would have anyway come to us directly. Is it like a new market share we are getting, or is it our own diagnostic, otherwise they would have come, but since it is just next street to them, they have gone there and given the sample to them?
Okay. In this case, our policy is actually, now the time is changing fast. People don't want to travel more than few kilometers for getting the test done. And that is the reason wherever we are opening our centers, we don't give any franchisee in the vicinity of 3 to 5 kilometers. But beyond 3 to 5 kilometers, we are not getting any work because patient doesn't want to go far more than 3-4 kilometers. They just want all the facilities in their vicinity, and that work of franchisee, otherwise we won't get. And we can get the work in the radius of 5 kilometers for our main centers. This is the reason we are going for franchisee, so that we can get the work from beyond 5 kilometer area.
Perfect.
And it is not basically our centers work is not disturbed because of franchisee.
Okay. Got it. Perfect, sir. Just one more question. So, for the movement of the samples, do they pay for it? Have you provided the service? I mean, have you also the service? How does it work?
Sorry, sir. Please repeat.
So for the movement of samples from the sample collection center or from the franchisee center to your labs, right?
This franchisee owner, yes, this franchisee owner transfers the samples to our main lab most of the time. But if there is a hospital when there we are getting a lot of work, then we can use our employee. Otherwise, most of the time it is franchisee owner. He brings the samples to our center and we report online. There is no need to get the physical reports from our center. He can print the reports from their own unit, and patient gets the report through online.
Okay. And is it the employee of the franchise center who delivers to us?
Basically, there is a cut-off time, and after collecting all the samples, he transfers the samples to us. If there is any emergency, he transfers the sample immediately so that we can report immediately. It all depends what type of samples that franchisee owner is getting.
Okay.
And
Okay. So my question is mostly towards understanding when our whole scale goes to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 franchisee, so because then logistic movement will also be a bigger part. So whether they'll be doing it with their
that belongs to franchisee owner. That belongs to franchisee owner. We don't have to invest on logistic part.
Okay. Understood. Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Gaurav from Abacus. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Sir, I have a question related to the pharmacy business. I remember at one point of time you mentioned that your pharmacy business used to be your collection points for the pathology or the diagnostic. And now since that business has been disinvested, would those still be available for collection?
Yes. They are working as a franchisee. Basically, company-owned franchisee. They are working as a franchisee, and they are collecting the samples and giving to our diagnostic business. They are still doing, and in future also, we have a contract with the pharmacy. They will give the all diagnostic business to Chandan Healthcare. That is continuing.
Okay. So second question is, I remember that at one point of time, you were telling about someone had a question about the franchisee, and you mentioned that Chandan Healthcare would never go into franchisee business. And now since you are entering into, what changed and how is your business model different from others?
Yes. Actually, at that time, we were having a comprehensive diagnostic centers only. Because since last 25 years, our main concentration was having a comprehensive diagnostic centers. And these centers are not in large numbers. If you don't have large number of labs, you cannot go for franchisee business. And now we are having more than 160 labs. That is more than 75 labs still we are having, and in next 3 years we will have more than 155 labs. That is the basic reason we are going for franchisee business. At that time, our business model was different, but things are changing at the moment, and people have stopped coming from more than 5 kilometers away, and we are seeing if we want to grow, and if we want a growth in our centers, the only possibility is getting the samples from distant area also. That is the reason we have adopted this franchisee business.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, sir. That explains. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to ensure that the management is able to address questions from all participants in the conference, please limit your questions to two per participant. The next question is from the line of Priyanshu Jain from GrowthX Infinity. Please go ahead. Mr. Jain, your line has been unmuted. Please go ahead with your question. As there is no response, we'll move on to the next question.
Yes, audible, sir. Yes.
Mr. Priyanshu, you can please go ahead with the question.
Yeah, just on a question on the Geneseco side, I want to know, like, what is the traction which we are getting as we have plans for the, set up our,
We are getting samples from their hospital and clinics. Nearly 80% centers we have already covered, and rest of the 20% will be covered in next few months. And wherever they will open any hospital and clinics, this is our association and exclusive partnership, and we will definitely put our lab inside the hospital and doing all the pathological job. So it is continuing in a very good manner, and it is increasing month by month. Last month we have crossed 1 crore 45 lakhs in a month, and it is increasing month by month. And we are having a very good relationship with Geneseco, and that will continue for years to come.
Yes, sir. So that's all. I just like the numbers as well. All the best for the future.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
The next question
So that's all
is from the
yeah.
Thank you.
The next question is from the line of Vivek Gupta from Advent Consulting. Please go ahead.
So one follow-up question I had is, what is the ownership of the Chandan brand?
Ownership means? What do you mean?
Which company owns the Chandan brand?
Chandan Healthcare.
Chandan Healthcare, or
actually,
because there are two companies in the group.
Actually, since 2003, I was the founder of this Chandan group, and this Chandan name belongs to my father. He was Chandan Singh. And we created this group by starting a diagnostic center in Lucknow. And since 2018, we have started hospital business. And in between, we started pharmacy business also. And basically, I was the founder, promoter of this group. And
you must have registered the brand.
Sorry, sir?
You must have registered the Chandan brand, like Chandan Diagnostics or
The
Chandan.
brand is registered with the name of Chandan Healthcare itself. So legally,
Yes.
Chandan Healthcare is owner.
Healthcare is the owner of the brand. Okay.
Yes. I don't own the brand actually. Brand belongs to the company.
Okay.
Yes.
And that was about it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
The next question is from the line of Rohan Jain from Jain Bro and Investments. Please go ahead.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Hi, sir. I just wanted to know, sir, what is the average revenue for franchisee that you are generating right now?
It is ranging from 1 lakh to 6 lakhs even. And if you go through after 3 months business, it is ranging from 1 lakh to 6 lakhs at the moment. Because we started this business in 4 months back, and it is increasing every day.
Okay.
And whenever we go for any contract with franchisee owner gives us some advance, and they start renovating their shop and starting the business in a month or so, and then we start doing the business because it is a new business, and every day we are putting 3 or 4 new franchisee, and business is increasing with each passing day.
And the PAT margin, PAT will get to contribute, correct? So if you can tell me that, if you are getting 1 lakh, then how much it is contributing to the PAT from the revenue of the franchisee?
In case of franchisee, we are having a margin of nearly 65% on an average.
Okay, sir. So we can expect like 65% margin on franchisee business. Okay.
Sorry, sir?
No, sir, you answered my question. I just wanted to know the margin, sir, because we are doing the franchisee model in a very large way, sir. So a very large percent of our PAT can come from franchisee model, sir. Are it 65%?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. As there are no further questions from the participants, I would like to hand over the conference to Mr. Path for closing comments.
Thank you everyone for joining the conference call of Chandan Healthcare Limited. If you have any further queries, you can write us at research@kirinadvisors.com. Once again, thank you everyone for joining the conference.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. On behalf of Kirin Advisors Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.
Thank you, sir.